weird but cool.
Yeah, the water.
Tripping, you just feel the water
It's
still
just
look at
like,
your hands and shit.
There we go.
Fucking, your body was weird as shit.
It
Tripping
was.
hardcore.
He looked
I
like
feel
one
like
of
I could
those.
see your,
He looked
whole
like one of
nervous
those
system.
troll doll things.
Right?
Troll doll?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Like your torso was just huge. I was like, what the fuck? And your legs were
That's
just
fucking-
scrawny. I was
that's
like,
crazy.
what the fuck?
Alright. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the JH Show. Today, we're going to talk about the video we posted the weekend before, well, it would have been last weekend. We talked about taking LSD as a podcast crew, and it was the first, Traven and Jesse's first time taking LSD, and fucking Christ, I've never partied that hard in my fucking
That was
life.
so much fun.
That was fun.
It hurt. Like, it fucking... Okay, so here's what happened. Let's break it down. Everyone got here at 8, and we all circled up, and you can watch the video on the channel. Everyone got there, and we all took the tab of acid. We took one to start. We should have only taken
I took
one.
two, like 30 minutes after I
Yeah, I
took my
know.
first one. I
Yeah,
was just...
everybody took a second one, 30 minutes in, but...
And then around 3 in the morning, we all took a third one.
Yeah. So, we, 30 minutes in, I'd lost my shirt, and I was partying, having a blast, drinking alcohol, fucking slamming Mountain Dews. We were inhaling those things.
I wasn't.
First, it was water.
Yeah, water.
Water
Mountain
felt
Dew.
so good when I got home. I was like, oh, shit.
I didn't know.
I just inhaled
and
that
it,
shit.
Like an hour in, I felt the cup, but I couldn't. The water, there was like no water. I mean, I was drinking, but I was.
Yeah,
couldn't really
it was
feel
just disappearing. It's like, ooh.
It was fucking weird.
Become
So
one with the water.
yeah.
Yeah, basically.
So
Everything turned like water too.
yeah, everything
floor.
turned to liquid.
Everything.
Fucking- it was-
Even I did. I was feeling myself. I was like, my boobs are sinking into my stomach. What the fuck?
like, so what was it, an hour in, just pew, everything just went liquid, and the
I
most,
felt like we basically just had a rave in your apartment.
Yeah.
We basically, that's what it was.
the most
We had a
vibrant
huge rave in your
color,
apartment.
the most vibrant color in the room, which was green,
Yeah.
was everywhere. We, had
We just
green
kept going,
cans,
oh my god, there's so much
green.
green.
We had green cans, green, everything was green, and we were
Yeah,
just
your cups
fucking-
were green.
Yeah, I was just
green
like,
lights,
holy
fucking
shit,
green
so much
screen.
green.
The Seahawk was
The
green,
ceiling, like,
Exit
over
light
here was,
green.
like, purple and blue.
Yeah,
It's
we
just
were
like...
just fucking gone. And then when I knew I was getting high, I was staring at the ceiling, and the ceiling started fucking moving.
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck.
Looked like some Davy Jones shit.
Yeah.
It was so fun, though.
Never
Except,
seen shit like
Like,
that in my
we only
life.
listened to, like, 4 different songs that whole night, just on
Yeah,
repeat.
the
I
pink-
was just like,
well,
what
it
the
was
fuck?
funny.
I
as
listened
soon
to
as-
a lot of songs actually.
Yeah, there were
Listen
a
to
ton
the
of
video
songs.
and shit. You start hearing songs in the background. You're like,
I wasn't...
"How did
When did
that
that-
play?"
Oh!
Pink Floyd
yeah.
melted us. As soon
Yeah.
as Pink Floyd hit, pew, we were all just done.
We were just like...
We're all
high.
singing.
Pink
We're
Floyd
wearing
took
her
control.
fucking
I was
bra,
wearing her
fucking
bra.
singing and rapping and
I took
shit.
out my bra because it was too tight and it was uncomfortable, so, and then he puts it on. That was so funny. I just have this video of you rapping and, like, looking at me with the bra, and you're just like...
It was fucking fun, man. It was.
I
It was
eventually
so
got
much fun.
shirtless.
Yeah.
Yeah, you both look...
There
No
was-
offense, but you two looked like a gay couple.
What?
You
There
guys
was-
did.
There was a moment, Brooklyn, Traven, and I were on the bed, and she was in the middle, and I'm looking over at Traven, laughing my ass
He
off.
was,
We
and
were
you guys were, like,
dying.
suffocating me, like...
We were laughing so fucking hard.
It's like, I'm so
Traven's
tiny.
like,
this is
I'm
not
a big boy.
I'm a big boy.
We were gone.
It was so much fun. Hey, I know what we
I
can do
know.
next time. Next time, instead of acid, let's do shrooms.
God.
Shrooms isn't as bad.
Fucking
And it's
hell.
organic. It does,
I was
so
gonna
you can
say,
sleep if
I
you need
need a
to.
month of recovery before
Yeah.
I do that. My head hurts like a
Shrooms
bitch.
are organic, okay?
Fuck.
Okay. I still
Hell.
like acid.
Acid
Like-
was so much fun.
Fuck.
But yeah, I need
That was
recovery.
like-
I'm still recovering.
That was
Traven-
my third time.
I was
Oh
like
no,
a-
fourth time
My
ever
second
doing
time. And
acid.
So then at
I
3
was
in the
tripping
morning.
for 24 hours.
Yeah, yeah.
I went to
I
bed
wasn't.
still.
I stopped-
Fucking tripping.
I tripped for about 14, 15 hours.
Fucking
But we
Traven kept
smoked
sitting
and drank
here at 7 in the
so
morning.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Me
we
and Colin were the last two still drinking.
yeah.
We didn't drink
After
much,
a
but
while, I was just
every
like, eh.
time you took it.
That's probably why
Yeah.
you tripped so long, just drinking.
Fucking hell, man. We
I
were
don't
just
remember what that bottle was. I got down to like this much.
Right? There was like
Fuck.
this much, I think. You guys
Yeah.
drank that all.
And then-
All the
So-
vodka was me too. They were
Yeah,
drinking
and
I
like
had,
a
like-
whole bottle of
I had a
the other
few
stuff.
sips of the vodka, but then
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not gonna get
Yeah, I didn't
fucked
wanna
up
get
on
fucked up.
both, so like, I'll take a few shots and get buzzed. but I'm not gonna get shit-faced and trippy. Like, fuck that.
It was fucking crazy. And then Colin's over here. We were like joking about it, but that's the way he is. He like tweaks and shit, and I'm like,
I love it though.
and
It's
you were
funny.
you
That's
do
right, he does it on purpose too.
He does.
No, we
he
were
does do
watching
it on
the
purpose.
video.
Those are just facial expressions he makes.
Yeah.
we were watching the video.
does it when
and
he's
he's
sober.
fucking tripping and shit. I'm like, oh my god. Then he opened the fridge. Remember when he opened the fridge? And everyone was like, what
Scared
the
the fuck out of
Yeah.
everybody. We thought it was the
door?
Yeah,
And we knew
we thought
everyone
it was the
in
door.
there.
It was like, everyone's here. Who
'Cause
could
we're-
that be?
We're like at the peak at
Just-
like 4 hours
just
in.
walk.
I was like, oh
You
no,
can't
the
even-
police
you
are
can't even get
here.
up.
Yeah,
You just
you can't-
lay there. Your body feels so heavy.
Yeah.
Anything
Fucking
touching you, you just like.
Oh, and you're
fucking
comfy in any
heavy.
position. You
Dude,
can just
cuddling
fucking-
while on acid is like the best thing ever. Like when
Yeah.
me and Colin were cuddling, I was like, oh, I just
It's
never want
fucking
this
great.
to
You
end.
don't want to move.
I was like, I never want to move again.
You cuddled with like everybody.
Yeah.
I
The
know.
whole night except for Jesse.
Poor fucking Jesse.
Well- I didn't want him to feel awkward because you guys kept getting me to fuck him. So I was like, I don't want you to feel awkward, so I'm not gonna like do that.
It was
It
fun
was just
though.
like a joke. But
It was
then
a
after
joke.
we lost Jesse.
Oh
he's
my
still
god. So let's
into
talk
that
about
joke.
that. Let's talk about how we lost him. So
We're
what
gonna
was
miss
it?
Jesse.
Midnight? He said he wasn't coming. He feels like shit. I didn't even go to
Don't blame
work
him.
today. Yeah.
I didn't go to
I wonder
work.
if they
Yeah.
went to work today.
I
They
don't
didn't.
think so.
Jesse might. Yeah, Jesse did.
Did he?
He went to work because Talon called me on his phone.
Oh. So it was about midnight. We're fucking gone, and we were like, "Where the fuck is Jesse?" And Colin
Was either
came in.
Me or Colin? It was like, where'd he go? And then
It was
Colin tried to
no, it was
find
you
him.
because you came outside while me and Colin were outside, and you're like, "Where's Jesse?"
Yeah, because he's usually
Because he
was
wasn't-
sitting
yeah.
right there, and I looked
Yeah.
over, and Jesse's just gone. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah,
Looked
and then
back
Colin
inside, and I'm
started
like, he's out of
tripping,
here,
and he was like, "Oh shit, we
"Where's
lost
Jesse?"
Jesse."
Fucking. So then Traven's like, "Come on, we gotta go find Jesse." So we get
Well,
dressed.
first Colin went try to find him
Find him.
outside.
And then he
couldn't
came
find
back
him,
and
so-
couldn't find him.
Yeah, and then I went outside and tried to fucking find him. This is the weirdest shit
Weird
ever.
fucking
He's
shit.
tripping balls, and we were still on hardcore tripping.
Oh, yeah, we were fucking gone, and so
I couldn't find him, and then Jane comes out, and we both go try to find him. We're like
So, and-
across the street.
oh my
And I'm
God.
just in here. Me and Colin just when you guys
Chilling.
left, we were just on the freaking bed, just laying there.
fucking every footstep. Pew,
Yeah.
pew.
Yeah, it was like dead quiet, and all I hear is your footsteps. It's like I'm high as fuck,
Fuck.
and all I hear is me.
And
It's
And
not
all I hear is
good.
me.
And then we went across the street. There's some football field bleachers. We're under the bleachers looking for him, and the shadows from the fence were tripping me the fuck out. I was like,
We couldn't tell where the fence
Couldn't
was. We
tell
didn't
it.
want to run into it, so we're like freaking out. And I see some light, so I think it's Jesse on his phone tripping balls. I don't know where he's at. So I was like, I think that's him. Let's go.
so we walk
Okay.
under there. We're
Walk
like,
under there. There's
fucking-
some weird ass thing. I'm like, that's not him. Fucking shut it. And I'm like, fuck. we
And
go
then
back out to the street. And
we
go-
walked onto the track, and I was like, fucking light. It
You're
was
like, let's go walk on the track or run or some shit. And I'm
Yeah.
like, no.
Yeah, we were just all like, no, we're staying in here.
yeah. And then we walked down the street. We walked a block and some change, and then we see this little white tuft of hair fucking bobbing. We were like,
Yeah, see, just like
He's just jamming out,
This is
walking down
blur.
the
That's
street.
the only way we
Yeah.
thought it was him because we seen his white hair.
Yeah.
and we were like, is that
I was
Jesse?
like, that's gotta be him. Nobody else, because he's fucking
Out
wobbling
at
and
fucking
shit.
midnight.
Yeah.
I was like, there's nobody else gonna be walking down the middle of the street and have that kind of same hair.
Yeah.
And he had like a fucking pillow or some shit.
And
Yeah, he had a
So
pillow.
we were walking towards him, and we were like, Jesse,
Yeah, Jesse.
Jesse.
We
We're like
wasn't sure it was
whispering
him,
it.
and he wasn't replying, so it's like, fuck. I
He had
hope
his
that's
headphones
Jesse.
in.
And he comes over, and he's like,
Yeah, he's all happy and shit. We're all freaking the fuck out,
fuck
tripping
out,
hard.
tripping balls, man. Then we got back in the house, and it was like, fuck. Holy
Like a heart attack.
shit.
My fucking chest was just like
Yeah.
all night too. You just feel like
My thing
so
is,
intense. Your whole body just
Yeah.
like,
how the fuck did he make it to his house? I would lose myself.
I would get so
I
lost,
would be
honestly.
so fucking lost, because
and it takes forever.
He only
Yeah.
lives like a few blocks
3
away.
blocks from my
Three.
house that
Yeah,
way.
it's 3 there and 3
Back, I would be like, where the fuck am I? Like, I'd be tripping at like fucking
I
mailboxes.
live
What
here.
is
I
it?
know where it is.
Yeah.
Mind if I take
He's
one of
only
these?
lived here
Yeah.
for a while.
Sweet. But like, dude, the next morning when I finally got home, because it was Sunday, so my dad wasn't at work, but he took a load to Leamington. But when he got home, freaking, I was still tripping balls,
Yeah,
and
we
I
all
hated having to try to act normal
Yeah.
around him. I was like, he's gonna know. My mom, she came over, and I told her all about it, because I can be very open with my mom. Like, she knows everything. I showed her the videos of you and my bra, and she's just all like, I want to meet your friends. They seem
Right.
cool as fuck. I miss those days. Because back when my mom was my age, she used to trip on acid for weeks. Just
I
weeks.
can't do that.
Days on
Did you?
end. Like,
That's
well, not
crazy.
weeks. That was over exaggerated, but like 4 days at a time, she'd just
If
be
I had
tripping with her
nothing
friends.
to worry about. I
My mom
probably
used
would
to
do
be
that,
a freaking
but
hippie tripper, dude. Always tripping.
I can't.
Always.
Man. We took 3 tabs. So at 3 in the morning, we're all sitting here, and I was recording, and then you guys were like, "Let's take another one. Fuck it." And I'm like,
Yeah, I was about to hit.
I was-
fuck it.
why?
I was gonna
Because
slap
you got up and you're like, yeah, I'm
Let's
like,
do it.
Because
no.
you saw me. I was laying down, and you were like
Yeah,
on the
you were
couch
not,
with
like,
me.
moving, I was just,
I was
sitting
just
there,
laying down, and
Colin's
he's
"Let's
all
do
like,
another
guys,
one."
let's do a third one. And I just sat there for about 2 minutes thinking about it. I was like, do I really want to do that? I was like, I got up. I'm like, fuck it, let's go.
Yeah, that was like, no.
Like Brooklyn
no.
bad, Brooklyn bad.
Whenever I got up, was getting all ready.
Jesse. Jesse's here. Hi, Jesse. Just wanted to say I had fun. It
Hell
was
yeah.
fun,
It was fun.
but
Fired.
fucking God. Jesse's not, yeah, Jesse, don't fucking run away.
Let's just stop talking about it. It's in the past. It's
Holy
okay.
shit.
He's okay.
And- alright, so no one's leaving, and we're not taking 3. Fuck no. Maybe 2, but fucking
2.
Christ.
2 at the most next time, okay?
I don't care how fucked up I get, but I do not want to have to worry
Work
about
and-
anything.
Yeah, fucking Jesus. And then it went on into Sunday, all fucking Sunday. I'm like, fucking end.
Yeah, luckily
And-
my parents were at church. Like, I drove past, dripping balls.
Balls.
I see the truck, I'm like, fuck.
No, when we went out
Get
in the morning,
home, locked my door. I locked.
yeah.
I was making sure I was in there, and I was like, I'm not answering nobody because I am still tripping. The ceiling was still moving. And
Yeah.
shit.
I laid in my bed for like 8 hours the next day just binge watching that 70s show, just like, holy shit. Then it
was
come
playing
around
video
4
games
o'clock, I
and
was still
shit.
in my bed watching that 70s show, and I started passing out. I was like, it's over.
Fuck.
Thank
I
God.
laid in bed and everything, and I was just like, I couldn't sleep. I
That's
just
just-
closed my
that's
eyes
the
and
worst
shit,
part
and you just
about
feel
that.
everything in your body.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the worst part
That was
about
the
trying
worst
to fucking-
part. Feels so
Ah,
weird.
man.
I don't like it.
Just
I didn't
fucking-
mind it, but it would not end.
Yeah. It just wouldn't.
Fucking. And then Colin's like, alright, let's take another one. Jesus
I fucking
Christ,
love Colin.
dude.
He's like my
I
favorite
can't-
person, I swear to
can't
God.
with him. I just, oh god. Another one. Fuck you. No.
Another one.
Another one.
Another one. Yeah, that's basically what it was like. Another one. And then we just kept passing the bottle, like, okay. And then come around 6 in the morning, Jesse's all like, yeah, let's go. And then Colin's all like, Brooklyn, you're coming with us. And I was like, okay. I don't care. And then we couldn't find my shoes.
They were under
Dude,
the
walking on that
couch.
pavement in just socks hurt like a bitch.
I bet.
And it was cold as fuck, too. So I'm just all
Yeah.
like, oh.
Yeah, we went.
We were outside a
Who
lot
drew a
too.
penis?
Just shirtless.
Was that Colin?
Yeah.
There was a penis on the back window
his
of my
car.
car.
There is.
There was, yeah, in the frost.
Yeah,
think
I
it was
didn't see it.
Colin.
Pretty sure because I was out there looking for Jesse and he was out there and just started drawing that shit. I'm like,
Okay, then.
it is so
Oh,
hard
God.
trying to look for him because I thought Jesse was just like tripping hard, just somewhere like hiding, like
Yeah, just
freaking out.
The
Freaking out. Yeah,
realization-
that's
I'm
what I
sitting there
thought.
trying to look for him and everything is still tripping like hell. So I can't even. I don't even know what the hell I'm seeing. I'm trying
Yeah.
to look for his ass in the
It's so
dark.
funny,
I'm
yeah.
just like, I cannot be doing this right now, Jesse. Why are you doing this to me?
Right.
The realization that you guys were fucked was when I looked over at Traven. His eyes were not eyes; they were just pupils.
Yeah, and that part of the video that you posted, that moment where you and Traven were laying on the
The
bed,
bed.
did you see him?
Yeah.
He's just
His
all like,
eyes were
oh.
fucking God. We were laughing so hard, and then we went in the
kept-
bathroom.
I
and
laughed
we-
so much that night. Maybe that's why we all have such big headaches. We just laughed and laughed and laughed and laughed, and my
It's not
teeth
that
hurt
bad.
like a bitch the next morning.
Oh yeah,
my
my
jaw.
jaw.
Oh, my jaw
Fuck.
was just like I would like bite down, grind my teeth, and it just pain.
My jaw hurt from like laughing, smiling so
My
much.
jaw.
Yeah,
hurts,
I kept
jaw's
grinding
messed
my
up,
teeth
so
that night,
this
so my
right
gums
here
were hurting
hurt
like a
bad.
bitch.
But
Oh, when I was tripping hard, I was standing, and then I sat down. My leg hurt. Like my leg
Yeah.
was fine, but
Yeah.
just like the memory of hurting, I could
Yeah.
still feel all my nerves in my legs, so it just hurt for no reason. I was just like, ah!
Right?
it's funny though. This place is like built for a trip.
It
Like,
is.
There's vibrant colors, fucking all kinds of shit.
Yeah, with
just-
that freaking light on, like I was like, oh.
all green.
Everything
and
was
then
just
you're
so
wearing
colorful.
That jacket and that banner, I was just like,
Everything was
Fuck,
just
dude.
so colorful.
It was good. But the moment I knew I was fucked was when everything just turned to liquid. We couldn't tell. Like, you know
I
how
saw
there's
the floor
carpet?
first.
The floor was just brown.
Wooden
It was just
floor.
brown. I couldn't see detail or anything.
yeah,
It was
all the
just brown.
leaves and shit that blew in.
I
Someone's
didn't
going
even-
in and out.
I didn't even pay attention to the floor at all that night. I paid attention to the walls and myself in the mirror. I kept tripping
God.
at myself. I was
It
like,
was the floor for me.
And
at
my
first,
tongue
'cause it
kept-
started-
my tongue
I looked
bar
at it a
kept
certain
falling out.
way, It started looking like water.
Water.
I looked the other way and it just stopped. And then Brooklyn's like, it looks like lava. And I was just looking back.
It
I was
looks like
Now it's
lava.
lava. I look back and it stopped. And then once you get tripping so hard, you just can't get
The
up.
longer
just
you
lay
stare
down.
at something, the trippier it starts to look.
That's why I kept staring at the ceiling.
The longer I stared at your face, the more you didn't even look like a person. I was just
Oh
like,
my God,
oh,
your
yeah,
face
you were
just kept
fucked up.
changing.
Yeah,
It
your
was
face just
weird.
kept changing. I was just like, holy shit.
Fucking crazy.
And that second trip, it was worse. The ceiling got like different.
Because I started to come
layers
down and then
shit.
we took another one and it kicked back in and I was like, holy fuck. But the second trip didn't last as long as the first trip. To me, anyways.
Did
No,
for me.
it did. Fucking.
Not
well,
for
it was
me.
fun because
It
we were
lasted
all,
like-
drinking.
yeah.
Yeah.
We,
Well,
we
you
were
didn't
all
drink
just
at all.
fucking-
You drank.
I drank
you
some
drank.
vodka. Yeah.
You did?
I got both you guys to drink.
I was like, fuck it. But I was laying on the bed. We were listening to Louis C.K. That was hilarious.
That was so
Fucking
funny. Everyone just was laying there
We were just
listening to it, just
listening
laughing
it,
their
laughing
asses
our
off.
asses off.
That was fun.
Oh, I remember I said play some comedic shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I played
So we just,
Louis C.K.
yeah.
That was great.
that was fun.
That was during the second trip because we just took the acid and we were just sitting there like,
Second trip that changed, I started seeing these little pink sapphires and everything.
What the fuck?
Like the
That's
ceiling
funny.
before would like move and shit, and then it started
I know, I
moving in
remember you
waves.
kept saying that. She's like, you're like, I see pink things.
It was like little pink sapphires.
Yeah.
And like everything. And
Yeah,
then
I remember
as
you
I kept
talking
tripping,
about
it
that.
started turning to like streams and shit, so it
Mhm.
moved through all the sapphires. So I see the ceiling, it's like moving and breathing and shit, tripping out, and everything's like moving and curling and shit. And then behind that, I see all this pink shit, everything, and then it's moving and like twisting in with shit as well. And then it started fucking waving and shit too, and I'm just like,
Dude,
Fuck
next time my dad goes out of town for a weekend, I'm doing it at my house. My house would be perfect for
oh,
that.
God. I love tripping, but hours and hours, I can't.
Hours and hours on end.
that's
That's
all
why
I
I-
remember.
that's why
for
I
the
like to
longest
take
time.
it-
It's just green and him saying.
That's why I don't usually like to take it any time past 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
I
My
wanted
second
to
trip
do
was a
like
bad
as soon as
idea.
you said at 8, I was like, shit, we're gonna be tripping all fucking night. If you take it at like 5,
Like, well, if you
it
take
lasts
one,
until like
one
5 in the
tab,
morning.
you're good.
Nope,
3 tabs, you're fucked.
not for me. One tab, oh my god, just as bad. Except for
it's
the trip,
8 to
just
12 hours on one
the trip
tab.
lasts just as long for me, no matter how
We
many
took
I take.
3.
But it just it's
Fuck
more
no.
detailed.
I
I just trip
can't.
harder.
I
Yeah,
just
basically, it doesn't mess with the time
Fucking hell.
if you do it all at once, anyways.
Yeah.
If you do it all at once, it'll still only last like 12 through 15 hours. But if you do it separated, that's why it lasted so long.
can't. Fucking
Because
hurt.
rays were starting to come down.
We
when
took
you pick
another
up.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's another reason. We weren't still tripping that hard when we
God.
took another one. So that's another reason we tripped so hard.
Well, it's like
After
I have
the
like
third
a
one.
slight hangover from all the first
Yeah.
shit we just did,
Mhm.
and it's still lingering, and then we're going back.
Yeah.
up. That's why I was
Dude,
tripping
I
even
did.
harder.
I was like, I could not sleep at all last night. Even like, I laid down. I was like, how the fuck am I not passing out right now? I've been
I didn't
awake for
fall
almost 2 days.
Yeah, I was. I didn't sleep until 8
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
awake for like
PM.
2 days.
p.m. Sundays
Yeah.
when I finally passed
Passed
out.
out.
Yeah,
I woke
so
up at like almost noon.
I passed
today.
out.
I was just
finally.
drained too. It was
I
about
finally
9
passed out
o'clock.
around 11 o'clock last night. I was just
It was about 9 o'clock
Holy-
last night where I was just like, fucking
Yeah.
finally.
fucking
God.
So I was
finally.
tripping
I was
for,
so
like,
excited to just
24
pass out, but
hours
now I have like
continually.
the biggest acid
Headache.
hangover, man.
Yeah, my head hurts.
Like, oh my god, like my head is in pain, my legs are in pain, and then I just feel tired.
I just feel tired.
I'm glad
I
we
had,
got
like,
that on
slight headaches,
footage
but
though. That
it.
was funny.
My neck keeps needing to pop. I'm just
Yeah.
like,
Fuck. Oh, when we fucking
tomorrow
anything-
we'll probably all feel a lot better when we get
Yeah.
our second good sleep.
Fucking Christ. But the fucking when Traven and I went out at 7 in the morning, we couldn't even feel the cold.
Yeah, neither could I. Like,
And then
it was
Couldn't
warm
feel the
outside.
cold
The
It
birds-
was
outside.
16
we
in the
could
morning
hear the
when I
birds.
was walking
There was a
home.
flock of birds flying.
Birds were tripping.
They were trippy because it was like, and that's all we could hear. We couldn't hear wind, just the birds. And I was like,
Dude,
what?
Seeing the
freaking
birds
when I
tripped
was
me
walking
out.
home from Collins and Jesse's, dude, I was like, I was literally not even wearing shoes, but it felt warm. I looked to see how cold it was because I couldn't tell.
It's like
It
23
was
degrees.
no, it was like around that time, and I was like, oh, it's so warm out here.
Yeah, no. I went
We
out
were
in a shirt.
shirtless
I went
out
out in a
there all the
shirt
time when you
You
guys
guys
were
are
smoking
crazy.
and shit.
That was
When
so
we were-
funny.
Yeah, when we were looking
I
for
couldn't feel
fucking
shit.
Jesse, I couldn't feel the cold. I was out there in a t-shirt, like, fucking gone.
Yeah.
Tripping fucking
Shit felt
ball.
weird though. After when it was start to wear down, you can actually feel the cold and shit.
Yeah,
You're
and it's just like
"Whoa."
it's cold, but it's not cold. Like at the same time, it's like
The
just
weirdest was
cold.
like looking at your hand and watching it fucking.
Did you see that part in the video where I started doing that weird thing with my hand? I was just
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
it's just like what? I don't know what the fuck, but it looked cool. I can't do it when I'm sober.
Staring at our bodies was weird.
Mhm.
Like a whole body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you could
Oh my
see
god, do you remember
everything.
me flexing? I was like, fuck.
Yeah. And Traven's all like, stop flexing, and you're like, I'm not.
Fucking.
And I started flexing. We're both over like, oh.
And I started flexing, and we're just like,
Fucking.
we're so powerful.
That was when, like, right, it was about midnight. I turned on Whole Lotta Rosie, and that's when there's an ascension where you just punch your soul out of your body, and I was just like, fuck. And that's right at the peak where you just turn to
I remember you were
liquid.
tripping balls, and you're like, oh,
Yeah, you were
dancing
tripping.
and shit. Yeah.
You were tripping. Like, you were just, like, looking at people, like, just dancing and just moving all the time. And we were just
God,
like,
no.
everybody just lay down
Yeah,
and
no,
trip.
music was,
Well,
like,
I was
music's
other
so
thing all
good.
night. We're like, sit down.
Yeah.
There was always somebody different, but we're like, sit down.
Yeah, I'd be yelling at you guys to just sit down and look at the ceiling. And then 2 seconds later, I'd be up freaking tripping. It's like,
No, I mean,
Damn.
dancing is so fun.
it
on fucking
is.
acid,
It
man.
is.
But, oh, fuck. Hours.
And we kept making fun of you. You just kept going hours and hours on end. You guys get it now. You guys get it now. I was like, what the fuck? What do we get? Like,
Yeah.
I was like, and then we just kept saying, we've gotten it for like a few hours now, Hodges. Just chill.
Well, I was more talking to Jesse and Treva because I've never experienced
Oh yeah,
it, but-
yeah, that makes more sense. But you just
Fucking-
kept looking at me too, and you were like, "You get it now, Brooklyn." I'm like,
Because I kept saying, when does it end? He just kept saying,
Oh,
hours.
his
It
face,
ends in
too, is just
hours.
like,
He's just
Yeah.
like hours. He
tripping
turned into
balls,
like a
happy
freaking
hours.
like Buddha guy. Like that's what he turned into. He's just like hours.
green.
Green. And then I kept going 50 Shades of Green.
Fucking crazy.
There was just so much green, dude.
I'm gonna wait a fucking month or so before we do that again.
And I went home and
God.
pigged out on freaking chocolate cupcakes, man. It was so good.
Fuck.
So good.
What did I eat? The
I ate
next morning.
Costa. It was the best shit.
Yeah.
I tried eating yesterday, but I was hungry, but I couldn't eat. I was just like, I'm gonna puke if I eat anymore, so I gave it to my brother.
Only ate
Then today I finally decided, hopefully I can eat something now. So I ate something. I was like, yes, I ate it, and I didn't puke. Thank God.
Fucking
I never felt like puking. I had to burp a lot.
I know.
The burp felt weird. It's like, "Whoa."
Oh, do you remember in
Man.
the video when you were like lean back? I
Yeah, and you
burped
just
as I
burped
leaned
as you
back.
leaned back, and it looks like you just fell.
Yeah.
You're just like, bleh. I showed my brother the video, and
Okay.
he's like, what the fuck? At that part, I was like, that's probably the
I was
funniest
just
part
like,
of the
"Jake,
video.
Just lean back. And you're like,
Because
"Ugh."
Because you
Fucking
kept
flew
talking
back.
about how you wanted to take down the bed because you were
Yeah.
just gonna pass out, and like, Draven's are like, just lean back, and you just bleh.
Fucking, that was
I don't
crazy.
remember that at all, and I was like, I had my legs on you, so I was like, wait, I was there for that? I don't remember that. I was not paying attention. Like, at
Started
all.
watching some of the videos too while we were still tripping.
Yeah.
Shit was so purple.
I know,
When I was
purple.
tripping balls like this, I was looking at my face moving and it's just purple. Now I look at it, I'm like, I don't even see purple.
Yeah. Fucking crazy.
Just purple, man. There was so much purple, too.
Oh, and I
like,
went okay.
Purple,
so
green,
the next
Purple,
morning,
green,
blue,
orange.
and orange.
I seen orange like the whole Sunday. When I went home, everything was just orange.
What the
And then towards the
Fucking-
very end, it started going yellow, and I'm just like,
Yeah, freaking when I was walking home, I finally got to my house. And as soon as I got to my house, I stepped on a sticker. So I, like, grabbed onto the fence to take it out. And I look up, and my brother's all looking at me at the window. I'm like, he's just like, I'm not a crackhead, I promise. That's what I looked like. Just nothing but my freaking pants and my jacket and my shirt. Nothing
I was
else.
lucky. I got my boots on and my jacket for when outside, just be out there barefoot. Jesse!
Yeah.
Right. That would suck ass, dude. Because that shit hurts when it's that cold and, like, you have to walk on the concrete with no shoes. It's like, oh, it just hurts.
So I went the next morning and knocked on my neighbors upstairs.
Mhm.
I knocked on their door and I was like, I just want to apologize. We were up all night having a party, and I hope I didn't keep you guys up. And they were like, oh no, the room that's above your place is a storage room. We sleep up in the front room. I was like,
Oh, thank God.
they didn't hear
Because you kept
anything.
going, your poor neighbors.
Yeah, I was worried because we were getting loud.
Loud.
Yeah,
oh,
we
yeah.
were way
All that, I was
loud.
like, shh.
Hey, now we know for next time we don't have to worry about
Yeah.
being quiet.
And she's like,
Right.
oh, and next time you have a party, let me know. I'll bake you some cookies. I was like,
Aw.
oh, yeah.
How nice.
She's cool.
That's
but
awesome.
Just make sure I don't eat them.
Right. Right.
just, God
Yeah, she'll come down. We're all in here.
Right.
You guys
Like,
want some cookies?
yeah.
Oh, that was the other thing I kept, like, I try not to think of anything bad, because if you think of something bad, your trip goes south, right?
Oh, your ceiling foam shit is starting to make me trip.
Oh my god, I
Wow.
was looking at it and
Everything
it just
started
kept,
turning black.
like, it just kept freaking, like, switching
Twirling?
spots with other ones. Like, I'm just like,
It started,
what
like,
the fuck?
spiraling. Like
yeah,
that.
it started spiraling. I was just looking at it. I was like, holy fuck, what the fuck? I
And
was
then,
like, that's
so
trippy
I
shit.
kept,
And it's sparkly.
in the back of my mind, I was like, I hope no one reports us. And
Right.
the cops come and fucking...
We're fucked.
We're fucked.
But they can't test for that shit.
I was just fucking gone. Well, we had alcohol too, so I was just like,
That's true.
fuck. I kept
I'd
worrying
probably
about
get in
that.
trouble for that shit too.
Because you're, like, the only one of legal age. Well, Hodges is, but not on his ID.
Yeah, just fucking everybody.
Physically
was-
not on paper.
Yeah.
Yes, but he is.
Yeah.
He'll be
Jesse would be
legally
too.
old enough next month. Whoop,
Yay.
whoop. I won't for another 2 years.
Fucking just
3.
hurting.
2.5.
Yeah, at 9 o'clock last night, I was just like, finally.
Can't believe you guys left so early. I'm still tripping for hours.
Dude, I was starting to come down at that point. But, like, I was still tripping, just more mellow.
The ceiling became concave. Yeah, just fucking you.
Honestly, yeah.
It was fucking. It was fun. I kept looking over at Jesse, who was just kind of amazed what was happening, and I was so happy.
Dude, the fish tank looked so cool.
Trippy, man.
Like, you just look into the fish tank and you're just like, whoa. I feel
Fish
like I'm
tank
in
is
this
weird.
fish tank with this fish.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I felt like. I felt like I was
Jesse-
in the fish tank.
I just kept looking over at Jesse, and he was just smiling like,
He's just like,
fucking yes! I was like, Jesse.
Jesse's awesome.
Fucking Jesse, I was talking to him half the night, but he had his earphones in.
Yeah.
I didn't see that until he pulls out and goes, what? And I
What?
was like, fuck.
Fuck you,
I
man.
don't know what's going on anymore.
I don't know what's going on.
Easy.
I think he means Destiny,
What?
the fish name. Destiny and Terry are my fish.
Destiny and Terry.
Fish tank was weird. Like, look at it
It
and
looks
everything
so
was
cool.
fine, but everything around it
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
tripping balls, and I
Yeah.
just felt like I was water.
Same.
Just, pew. Yeah, right at midnight. Just, pew.
Never tasted water before like you tasted on it.
Right? Oh, I couldn't even feel it. We were just inhaling it, and
Felt like I was just becoming water.
yeah, we spilt fucking.
A lot of shit.
We spilt so much shit all
We
over
did.
this carpet. It was
Dude,
fucking
my
crazy.
socks got soaked. My jacket got soaked. I was like, my hood's just all wet. I'm like, what the fuck?
I don't know how it happened. They kept putting sodas next to me, and I wasn't drinking anything. I kept fucking. I didn't know it was there, so I was
Spinning
moving
in
around,
the chair.
spinning, fucking knocking shit over. I'm like, whose is this? And nobody knew.
Yeah, nobody knew. We're just all like, what? It
Fucking god.
was fun.
Imagine
The
walking
bathroom
through.
was trippy.
The bathroom
Oh
was
my
hella
God.
trippy.
I never knew how trippy that bathroom was until we
Fucking
went in
wallpaper.
there. The
shit's all
wallpaper,
moving.
the sink. The sink was
Yeah.
fucking changing shape.
Mm-hmm.
The room. That was the other thing about acid. The room stretches
Uh-huh.
like that.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even see the toilet or
It
the
felt like
shower
this
or
room was way
anything.
bigger,
Just looked
honestly.
like
Yeah.
the sink
But
just
it's
went.
a small place, but when
Yeah.
you're on acid, it just feels
Fucking
huge in here.
huge. Like,
That's
those
why
guys
I did
felt
not
like
want to go
way
outside. When you go like outside, you look at the sky and it's just like,
Pew.
shit.
Yeah, we should trip next time and go down Main Street, walk down. I'm just kidding.
I'm
Fucking
down.
Try
if-
walking
in the
down Main
summertime.
Street. Fucking Christ, we would lose our
Dude,
goddamn minds.
We got a
on
trip
this.
in the summertime though.
Yeah,
That way it's nice and warm and you're just feeling it. You're just like, yes. And I don't have to worry about freaking being freezing at 9 o'clock in the morning, walking home looking like a crack whore. Dude,
I
there
was
was so much
surprised you
people.
I was surprised you kept your shirt on. Like, I was glad you did, but
I'm
We were
glad.
probably tripping so hard, couldn't even take it off.
Dude, I
Like, I took
could. I
mine
was
off
thinking
before.
about it. I was like, I want to become one with the men. But then I was like, I don't want to be sexualized.
fucking, we were just melting. And then there were 4 of us on the bed, and we all felt like one. We were just,
Hell yeah, Jesse.
Oh, I'm down. I thought he said I'm done. I'm like, it wasn't that bad. I mean, you were the one freaking us out.
yeah.
He wasn't freaking me out.
It's because you didn't have to go look
Look
for
for
it.
I was gonna help though, but I was like, you know
was
what?
though, but I didn't
He'll
even
be
hit
back
ya
and my
until you
shoes are
got
gone.
out.
My shoes were under the couch, Jesse. They were under the couch. I don't know how they got under there.
Fucking Christ. But no, this is actually a pretty fun place to trip.
But dude, okay, so when I was walking home, there was so much car, so many people out that early. I was just like,
Oh,
please
yeah, I
don't
went to-
notice my no shoes. I was freaking out. I was like, they're gonna notice something's wrong and I'm gonna get reported and there's gonna be a cop and he's gonna ask if I'm okay and he thinks I'm a prostitute. That's what I looked like. I looked fucked up. I looked
Yeah,
like I had just been drugged and like gang raped. That's what I looked like.
Yeah,
It was bad.
I went to Coastal while I was still tripping. There's just so many
went
people.
to-
I
I
was
went
just
to
like
BK.
holding still, like don't fall over.
I went to
Right.
BK and the girl working, Crystal, she
Right,
knew.
though.
She knew. She was like, "What'd you do?" And I was like, And she's-
Crystal.
"The big old yeah, she's funny."
She's
She's fucking
she hates me.
I think that's the person that still waves at me. I'm like,
yeah. That's
She's
a
a-
big.
Fuck is
No
fucking-
offense, but I can't stand her, dude. She's a freaking impulsive liar, dude. She just can't stop
she's
lying.
interesting. But I was
She
like,
lies and lies and
"Look
lies
at me."
and tells everyone I'm like 15.
what are you, 12?
Yes. Just kidding.
Fucking-
Mentally.
Mentally. Well, that's older than me mentally. Fuck.
Oh, and then like at what
Yeah,
time
you're, like,
was it?
3.
Like 1 in the morning. We were all just fucking. We both had our shirts off, and I was like, "I love you guys."
Yeah, you guys look like a gay couple. You
Fucking-
really did.
We are.
Because you guys kept touching each other with your shirts off. You're just like, you just look like a gay couple.
God, I was rocking that bra though. That
You
thing was
were.
good.
It
That was
fit.
so funny.
That's what was weird.
That
It
was so
fit.
funny. I was like, you know what, Hodges, you could keep it. Just in
Fit
case.
good enough. You're good.
Right. Fits you better than it fits me. My boobs are
Fucking
too
hell.
big for that bra.
If it fits him, obviously.
Yeah. That was funny.
Mm.
That was fucking funny.
Like, it just suffocates my
It
boobs. I'm just like, I
literally-
gotta take this
It
thing
literally turned into 1969 in there. Just fucking, we were paying
Yeah.
Pink
off.
Floyd.
Felt like Woodstock,
Fucking Woodstock is what it turned into. Cause
honestly.
like, you know, at Woodstock, they're tripping on balls with their shirts off. And
Yeah, that's
we
what
were
it
doing.
felt
We were
like.
fucking
Just
tripping
in
balls.
one tiny apartment, we had Woodstock.
Jimi
we remade
Hendrix,
Woodstock.
fucking Pink Floyd. Fuck you.
It was
Oh,
so
yeah, my
fun.
vision was
And freaking
weird.
Fleetwood Mac.
Uh-huh.
I love Fleetwood Mac.
God.
Like I felt like I was my vision was like in front of my body. Like my body
Right.
was behind me.
Right, that's what I felt like too. I was like, oh, what?
When we're out there looking for Jesse,
Yeah.
I feel you touching my body like behind me while I'm looking for
Fucking
Jesse, and
hell.
I'm just like,
Oh, facial hair felt so fucking weird.
oh yeah,
I was
we're all
like,
touching each
what
other's
is
faces.
this?
Brooklyn's like, your face is so soft. I'm like,
It was so soft. It wasn't even funny how soft your face was. I was like, how the fuck?
And then at like, I don't know, 2 in the morning, I called my girlfriend and we were on video call with
Yeah.
her for like an hour.
I remember that.
We went in
if
the
we lost
bathroom.
Jesse, we were tripping balls.
All 3 of us went in the bathroom tripping fucking balls, like, ah. And we were like, how do we get 3 people in here? But then, like, it felt like the room was huge.
Right.
That sink. I couldn't stare at that sink. It
Yeah,
kept
looking
changing
down the
shape.
drain
Yeah.
was trippy. That thing
Uh-huh.
looked like it was like looked like acid, but it was like dissolving and then going back.
I kept
was
tripping because the
crazy.
sink was changing shapes.
It was fucking crazy.
Breathing.
Breathing.
Oh my God.
Oh my god. You can.
You could like you see the ceiling tripping, and as you're breathing, you feel like
Yeah.
you are the ceiling breathing. And I'm
freaking
just
insane.
like I never knew.
I'm
I
gonna
never
sleep
knew.
so good tonight, though.
Same.
I'm so
Fuck.
tired. I've been tired just all day. I woke up and I'm like, holy shit.
I think I ever felt my heart go so fast.
Oh,
Right.
yeah. Fuck. Just. Acid's insane.
That was fun.
It was fun.
Got 3 tabs. First trip.
Fuck.
Alcohol.
My first trip, I took like 5.
Jeez, you drink too?
Yeah. And I freaking.
Next time I'm only taking 1. I can't. Do
And I
that
smoked
shit all
hella
day.
dabs, dude.
I can't do it all day.
It was bad. Like, I didn't even know who I was anymore. I was just all like, ah! Like, look in the mirror, just like, ah!
This wasn't tripping that hard.
I
Just
was
say you
tripping
remember
hard,
who
hard.
you were the first time.
Fuck. I didn't know what the fuck I was. Like, I had to
You
have
guys
my.
are trying to do that to me. Like, do you even know who you are? I'm like, yes, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, shut the
Or I'll
fuck
lose
up.
it.
Right?
Oh my god. I have to do 2.
Same. Next time, let's just all do 2.
Yeah.
Just to start with.
Just,
I'm never doing
Just-
3 again though.
right.
That's the limit. I just can't for hours and hours
Next
and
time,
hours.
let's start it earlier, too.
Yeah.
Like, 5:30 at the latest.
The other thing was, I'm so glad we had this
Yeah,
Alexa because
Alexa.
it would have, without that, I couldn't
You just
find
kept
my,
going, Alexa, Alexa. Oh,
I
hello.
couldn't find my phone.
I
Like,
was yelling at her too.
Yeah, you guys were just all yelling at her.
Alexa, stop. Don't call me.
Call me Jaden.
Told her to call Jesse. Where's Jesse?
Here's Jesse.
Shit. Oh, and that was the other thing. Jesse didn't answer his phone.
Yeah.
We called him 5 times, didn't
Probably 'cause
answer
he had
his
his
phone.
music in his ears.
Yeah.
He's
He's
just
just
like,
like-
I don't care, I don't
He's
care.
all happy as hell,
Yeah.
too.
He
Go up down the
was.
street,
Tripping
he's
his
like,
balls.
I was like, I'm gonna trip a ball.
Fucking hell.
His music was probably helping a lot. Music helps a lot with the
Yeah.
paranoia, dude.
But
Just
I
listen to
now
music.
have a playlist called High.
Hell yeah.
So,
I have a playlist called High Vibes.
You should
fucking
just call it acid.
acid. Hours.
Hours.
There you go. That way they don't even know.
Hours.
Just
Your
Right.
ringer was off. Okay. Turn that shit on.
for the show.
Hours.
Hours.
That was my favorite thing from the entire night. Hours. Hours.
It's hours on end.
Green.
You guys get it,
That was
don't
like
you?
the 4 things all night. Was
Yeah.
Hours.
Hours.
Green. Jesse.
Balls.
Balls.
Jesse. My balls hurt
Freaking
bad.
titties.
Yeah, I
and
can't
soft
imagine how.
faces.
Did your boobs feel like really heavy after a while?
I was just all like, what the fuck?
My balls hurt. They felt like they were huge and just like metal. And I was just like,
Same.
how do
How
I
many
carry
Same.
these
How many
around?
times did you
With my
beat
boobs.
off?
When I got home, it was like 4
4 times?
in like a few hours.
I beat off twice, and I was just like, how?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I was so hard. I was so hard. It was terrible.
It felt weird. I poked my dick
Like, I
once and
poked
it
it.
just went hard like a
Boom.
motherfucker. Like I never been so hard
Yeah,
in my
yeah.
life.
I was
I just
like,
fucking
oh,
beat
fuck.
hard, and then like 5 minutes later, it just right back up, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Oh god! Imagine having sex on acid though.
I
You're
want it
already
now.
you're already tripping and having the best fucking time of your life. Imagine having. But that was the other thing. We kept joking about having sex, and then I was like, I can't find my dick. Like I
Yeah.
don't even
Dude.
know what I am.
I was like,
Yeah.
I got back
Get
and
it.
I was like, huh.
Do you just like water fountain your bed?
No. Oh yeah, that's another thing. We were talking about that too.
Fucking
It's
hell.
funny.
Anyway, that's about it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Support the show at Gearbolt Gaming on Patreon, patreon.com/GearboltGaming. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at the JH Show 1. Email us at the JH Show Podcast. I don't think we're going to be doing drugs for a while.
Yeah, I need a break.
Fucking
And
Christ.
like,
Take that long
I
to
did
recover.
acid like 4 days before we did it again too.
My head
And then
hurts so
before
much.
that, it was like 3 days before that. I did acid like 3 times this whole week.
Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.